Hello there. Process Explorer is a sys-internal utility that is pretty much advanced version of inbuilt task manager. It can be downloaded from Microsoft TechNet website or from the description section of this video. This guide is aimed to cover main features of this powerful tool in detail. The main windows of Process Explorer look like this. The very first thing to notice about this process tree is that it looks somewhat similar to Task Manager's Details tab, but much more colorful. The process column of the window lists all the running processes in a tree structure demonstrating the parent-child relationship of the processes. For example, all the svc host.exe are childs of services.exe. It also shows the icons of all the running processes. If you want to sort the list alphabetically order of the process name like in the task manager, then simply click on the processes column title. Many processes are highlighted in different colors. Here's what they mean. Pink process is hosting a service. Blue process is running in the same security context as the Process Explorer. Cyan color indicate Windows Store apps. New process shows up in a green for a second. Process that ends shows up in red for a second. Then it disappears from the tree. Suspended processes marked as gray color. Pack images marked as dark blue color, and white processes meet no criteria as the mentioned colors. The default colors can be changed from options, configure colors. The tooltip that comes on hovering over process name contains a lot of information about the process. Tooltip contains command line used to start the process and path to the image. It also shows some other processes specific details like services hosted by the process or package name for store apps. Process Explorer can display so many details in this list of processes that all the columns were divided in groups. The columns to be displayed can be selected by right-clicking on any title and selecting Select Columns option. A dialog box looks like this will appear. Select the column to be displayed and click OK button. One of the very powerful features of Process Explorer is its lower pane. The lower pane can be used to view handles and DLLs linked to a process. To view lower pane, move to View menu and select Show Lower Pane option. Right below it, there is an option to select whether lower pane will be shown handles or DLLs. The properties windows of a process in Process Explorer contains very rich information about the process. Double-clicking a process will launch the properties window. Properties windows of a process in Process Explorer contains very rich information about the process. This information including basic information like name, version, path, auto start location, data execution prevention status, but also some pretty cool stuff like open threads with thread stacks, security context, strings for both image and memory, environment variables, and lot more. You can verify image signatures automatically when Process Explorer starts. To do this, go to the options and click Verify Image Signatures. This option comes handy when you have to quickly analyze whether the running processes are legitimate or not. Also, Process Explorer now comes with option to automatically scan images too. Go to the options and from virustotal.com, click Check virustotal.com option. Click Yes button to accept the license term. You can also click on the Submit Unknown Executables in the same submenu to upload and scan the image if its hash is not already available in VirusTotal's database. From option menu, you can select Always on Top. Also replace the Task Manager with Process Explorer. So next time you launch the Task Manager, you see Process Explorer instead of Task Manager. That is it. I hope you enjoyed the guide. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will do my best to answer your questions. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.